lethality assessment. If not, just document no cooperation.
And then you can do the my answer's not going to take
Still have to for issuing that either way.
It wasn't real.
So, Greg, like I told you before.
No, it wasn't real.
Okay, I hear
it wasn't
you say,
real.
Greg, please, just let me finish, all right? As
This is bullcrap.
Greg, as I told you before, in the state of Kansas,
It wasn't real. It wasn't violence.
Greg.
There was no violence.
Greg, let me finish, please. I gave you ample time to tell me, and I hear your concerns. I see you're upset.
It wasn't violent.
Greg, I see you're upset, but let me finish. In the state of Kansas, in a domestic relationship, if we can determine that there's a predominant or primary aggressor and that there is a crime and probable cause exists for that crime.
That's your opinion.
Right, and that's because of the damage done to the door.
It was already broke.
Okay. Greg, we're beyond that now.
No, it was already broke.
We're beyond that point. All right? As I told you before, and I explained the same thing to Lonnie. All right, I told him, regardless of what other party says, if they want to go through with it in the state of Kansas, if we can determine that there's a crime.
But that's your opinion.
Right. But that is our job as well, is to investigate and determine whether or not probable cause exists for a crime. All right. I have a couple forms I need to go through with you in regards to this.
No, I'm not signing nothing because this ain't no.
Greg, like I said,
That's your opinion.
Okay. Greg, it's with the circumstance of the cases, right? We get called to this, okay?
That's you guys' opinion.
Okay. I don't know what I can tell you that's going to change your mind about this. It's beyond the point now where we can do anything different about it. Greg,
this is bull crap.
Greg, I know. I'm sorry that you feel this way, okay? I know that it's upsetting you. But, Greg, I
can't be here by myself. He has to be here.
Greg, I have to do my job, and my job says that per state statute I have to make an arrest if I can determine so.
No, that's your opinion, though.
No, that's the law. I have to do that, Greg.
That's your opinion.
Hey, Greg.
My name is Officer Bolt. I'm the training officer for Officer Charles. So here's what's going on.
I know what's going on. You guys are taking him away.
The crime that occurs that it doesn't matter that it's not a violent crime. If my wife
He didn't hurt it. He didn't break the door.
If my wife and I were to get into an argument and I broke her phone or I broke my phone, it would still be a crime because a crime has occurred during a domestic argument. Okay? And the state of Kansas requires.
It wasn't a crime.
You are not pressing charges. I want you to understand that. You are not the one pressing charges. The state of Kansas is pressing charges. You are simply the victim. Okay?
There wasn't. I'm not a victim.
But because we have established probable cause that a crime has occurred during a domestic
There wasn't a crime.
we have to make an arrest.
No.
You do not have a choice either.
There wasn't a crime.
So what Officer Conway is going to do is going to go through some steps, okay? These are simple yes or no questions. You can
I'm not answering.
You can choose not to. The only other thing that we have is put a notice to appear as a victim. Okay, what that is, you appear tomorrow before a judge, and you give your side of the situation to a judge.
No.
The judge wants to know
plead the
your
fifth.
side. You can go do that. That's fine. But what will probably happen then is to issue a protection order.
No.
So that's what the NTA is for, so that you can
No.
go to the judge and say, hey, I really didn't want to start this process in time. So that's what I'm explaining is going to happen. Okay. So we're not none of this that he's going with is going to be anything to get anybody in trouble.
No. He can't leave.
Okay.
I have to have him here.
He's going to be gone. Okay.
He has to be here to help me.
He will have no bond until tomorrow afternoon.
He has to be here to help me.
In order for him to be released, you have to go talk to the judge tomorrow morning. Okay.
He has to be here to help me.
That's what you're going to do.
No. Him.
So he's going to go over this real quick.
She's not going to bite my ass.
As soon as we get done with that, we'll get out of here, okay?
Quick thing would be Tuesday,
No.
victim, and then, or that's victim, so Wednesday, 1 p.m.
Yep, so this is between Tuesday and Wednesday, so 1
Okay.
p.m. Yep.
You can't take him because there was no crime.
Will that be the
It's you guys'
first
opinion.
tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You can't do this.
Greg, we don't have a choice.
Yeah, you do.
We don't. I promise you. We do not.
It's
If
you
we
guys'
didn't-
opinion over anything else.
If we failed to perform what we did, we would be in violation of state statute and we could get arrested. Okay?
But there was no crime.
There was probable cause that a crime.
How is there probable cause? Explain that to me.
Okay.
Greg, I know that officer got your information. I just need you to spell it out for him to make sure that we got it spelled right and everything's up to date.
Explain to me where the probable cause is that's getting him arrested.
Okay, Greg, I will do that, but can I get you to give me a little leeway in regards to getting your info then? Can you work with me there? Okay. The probable cause exists with the stories that we got from both parties and the physical evidence that we saw with the damage to the door. And given that it's a domestic violence relationship, okay?
We weren't even dating.
Greg, how do you spell? There we go, thank you.
We weren't even dating then. You guys can't take him. We haven't been apart over a year.
Yeah. Sorry, I just gotta get the case number on here. We have
At the bottom.
Okay. Do you have the written statement still, or is it? Oh, okay.
Nothing happened.
232. Can you air out the case number, please? Temple, thanks. Alright, Greg, so, mind, okay. So, Greg, this is the notice to appear, okay? Like my training officer had told you just a couple minutes ago. I have to read through this for you. So, you are hereby commanded to appear at 1 p.m. in the Johnson County District
Why would that be
Courthouse.
so late?
I don't know. That's up to them. But just let me finish. Let me finish. It won't be tonight. At that time, you will report to the district attorney's office on the 5th floor of the courthouse, 100 North Kansas Avenue, Olathe, Kansas, on the first day of Wednesday, July 2021. You will attend a required session from 1 o'clock till 2:15 p.m. You will then attend the defendant's first appearance hearing at 2:30 p.m. Children are not allowed in the court, so you'll need to make daycare arrangements. Your signature below acknowledges receipt of this notice to appear. Then right here, I understand that I must appear at that date and time and place shown in the notice to appear under penalty of law. So I need your signature right where it says victim signature.
I wasn't a victim.
I know you might feel that way, and it's just per the state of Kansas. Like my FTO had told you, they're the victim of this crime.
I wasn't a victim.
You're the victim of this crime per the domestic relationship, okay?
We weren't even together.
Okay. Like I said, you can express your feelings and concerns on your court date as well when you talk with the district attorney's office and all of
You
that.
can't take him away.
Okay, we're beyond that, Greg, but I just need your signature right there where it says that you've received this. I need you to sign there. You'll get a copy of this as well.
You don't understand. We haven't been apart over a year.
Thank you, Greg.
He's always been there for me when I've been sick. There was no crime at all. Can I talk to him at least?
Not right now.
Why not?
I
I just gotta
would-
tell him.
You won't be able to talk to him or communicate
Just-
with him at all until after that court
Can
date.
I talk to the window? That's on by at least.
I'm sorry, the state requires that we have no contact between the victim and offender until tomorrow after your
He
court date.
wants it. Whatever you call it.
All right, Greg, here's your copy. If you look at the bottom, you'll see more resources available to you. Okay, I would encourage, it's up to you, but give them a call and see what's going on.
What do I do with him?
Like I said, given the relationship between you and Lonnie and it being domestic, those are just more domestic violence. I'm sorry, domestic violence. And I know, I'm sorry.
It wasn't violent.
Domestic relationship resources in regards to this case. That gets labeled as such per state of Kansas, but
But he has to be here to help me.
it's not going to be an option tonight. I'm sorry about that, Greg.
But he has to be here.
Is there any way I can convince you to fill out with me this lethality assessment form?
What is that?
It's just questions that, based on the domestic relationship between you and Lonnie, and that you are intimate partners, that there's a form that we need to fill out based on that information, what happened tonight. It's a series of questions, yes or no. I just ask that if you do,
What does it do?
it rates the lethality assessment between any potential incidents happening in the future, given your two's history, if there was any, or if tonight was the only one. It's a basis to help in short, potentially help you in any situation and trying to prevent anything further from happening.
I want to see him.
Okay, will you fill this out along with me or no?
If you let me see him.
That's not going to happen. Okay. All right.
Let's give him the
Case number.
forms that he needs in here. Couple in there. Basically, this whole packet minus.
Yeah.
Will it make it worse
Okay.
if I don't fill that out?
It doesn't really
no,
affect it.
No. So, Greg, this is a packet. It has more resources inside. Okay.
He didn't do anything.
Okay. Like I said, take some time, think about it, look that over. Those are available to you, all right? If you have any other questions, contact the PD, all right? Is there anything that you have any questions before we leave?
No.
Greg, just so you're aware, if you try to call the jail to talk to him, they will not let you contact him.
I know.
Okay? You are not allowed to contact him, and he's not allowed to contact you until after that court date tomorrow, okay?
Why?
Because that's what the state requires during a domestic arrest.
It's
The victim does not have contact with the offender until after that hearing with the judge, okay? I just don't want you to waste your time trying to call the jail there and deny you, okay?
What are they going to do with him?
He's going to sit and wait to see a judge after your meeting tomorrow. Okay?
This ain't right.
Okay.
Okay.